Hello and welcome to the Wessex Rehabilitation Education session on relaxation. This presentation is going to cover what relaxation is, the benefits of practicing relaxation techniques, and why we recommend them as part of a rehabilitation or pain management program. So first of all, we're going to talk about why relaxation. So many patients attending our service are recovering from a variety of conditions, including life-impacting injury and chronic pain conditions. To facilitate rehabilitation and enable people to manage life living with chronic pain or recovering from traumatic injury, we recommend practicing relaxation techniques. When we are recovering from injury or living with pain, this can cause us to feel very stressed and anxious. Pain, stress, and anxiety can overstimulate our sympathetic nervous system and initiate what is known as the stress response or our fight or flight response. Additionally, the sympathetic nervous system can also be triggered multiple times throughout the day in modern life. This can be due to a sudden loud noise or being stuck in a queue. However, these stressors are mainly situation but can initiate that sympathetic fight or flight response. So why relaxation? Relaxation can significantly help reduce stress and calm down that fight or flight response, so that sympathetic nervous system response. It is also known to help relieve pain, improve pain thresholds, and reduce muscular tension. Also, relaxation benefits people's problem-solving ability, mental focus, and enhances psychological well-being. We know that relaxation can help reduce fatigue and improve sleep. So we can see that our stress response or our flight response, when activated, can have a significant impact upon us physically and psychologically. When activated, the stress response directs the body's rapid involuntary response to a particularly dangerous or stressful situation. Often we experience a sudden flash of hormones, including adrenaline and noradrenaline, increasing the body's alertness, heart rate, blood pressure, breathing rate, and increasing muscular tension throughout the body. These physical and psychological responses allow us to be able to stay and deal with a dangerous situation or run away a potentially dangerous situation. However, we know that the fight or flight response can be triggered by both real and imaginary threats. People who are experiencing stressful events or living with chronic pain can often find themselves in a prolonged state of fight or flight, and this can overtax the nervous system significantly and potentially be very detrimental to our long-term well-being. Practicing relaxation techniques can dampen the flight or fight response and enable our rest and digest or our relaxation response to operate. This is also known as our parasympathetic nervous system. So when activated, our parasympathetic nervous system enables us to feel calmer and relaxed in our minds and bodies. People can learn to trigger their parasympathetic nervous system with the help of relaxation techniques to immediately reduce levels of stress and anxiety. When activated, the parasympathetic nervous system can stimulate digestion, strengthen the immune system, reduce blood pressure, heart rate, and respiratory rate, and enable our muscles to relax. Additionally, when our bodies are in this state, we use less energy, so this can be particularly beneficial in reducing fatigue levels. So what is relaxation? Relaxation is the state of being free from tension and anxiety. Also, can be considered a state of mental calm and focus free from unnecessarily bodily tension. It's important to highlight relaxation is not the same as sleep. When we are engaged in relaxation techniques, we are consciously aware and able to control our minds. When we are asleep, we lack alertness and are unaware. It is important to find a relaxation technique that is beneficial to you. We are very different and respond differently to different techniques. So it's important you find something beneficial for you. Examples of relaxation techniques include yoga, Pilates, massage, aromatherapy, exercise, reading, Tai Chi, dancing, walking, hobbies, warm bath, laughter. So really explore what works for you. Provide yourself with the time to allow yourself to develop the relaxation techniques. Relaxation is a life skill and does need practice to develop. Now we're going to discuss some of the relaxation techniques that you will get the opportunity to practice at Wessex. So firstly, we're going to talk about breathing. It is natural to take long, deep breaths when we are relaxed. However, during the fight or flight response, breathing becomes more rapid and shallow. Breathing slowly and more deeply from your abdomen, also known as diaphragmatic breathing, signal your sympathetic nervous system to calm down. By consciously increasing our awareness about breathing and by practicing breathing exercises, it is possible to improve our sense of well-being and bring about an interconnectedness between our minds and bodies. Regular breathing exercises can significantly reduce stress and pain levels and can help improve focus and concentration. It is recommended for best results to practice deep breathing at least 10 minutes twice a day. Sometimes it is useful to incorporate breathing exercise with a routine activity like brushing your teeth. The next technique we're going to talk about is progressive muscle relaxation. Progressive muscle relaxation helps reduce muscle tension. When practicing progressive muscle relaxation, you tense particular muscle groups in sequence and then relax them. This technique involves alternating tension and relaxation in all the major muscle groups. This technique is easier to perform with an audio guide until you are well practiced and comfortable with the technique. Autogenic is another relaxation technique practiced at Wessex. This technique involves relaxing the muscles to make you feel calmer. It involves a series of self-statements about loosening and inducing heaviness and warmth in different parts of the body. Again, this technique is easier with an audio guide until you feel confident to practice it from memory. The next technique is mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness techniques focus on observing thoughts and sensations in a detached, non-judgmental way. The person brings their conscious awareness to what they are sensing, feeling, and thinking in that current moment. In particular, bringing awareness that pain is one of the many sensations in the body can help the brain perceive it as less of a threat. During our lives, we are constantly worrying about the future or events from the past, but rarely allowing ourselves to be present in the moment. We are so busy doing rather than just being. Practicing mindfulness can include breathing exercises, guided imagery, and other practices such as meditation to help relax the mind and the body. Visualization or guided imagery is another technique used at Wessex that involves A guided or non-guided journey. Guided is directed using a form of script, and unguided allows you to create your own scene. Visualization works on the theory that by calming the mind, the body will also relax. Visualization is similar to taking an inner journey, using your mind to invoke positive responses. During this exercise, you incorporate your senses of smell, sight, sound and touch as you form mental images to take yourself on a visual journey. An example here is of a beach setting. There are ways in which you can help strengthen your parasympathetic nervous system. Listening to your body, your own natural biorhythms, noticing what your body is telling you. So when you are eating and you feel full, stop. Or when you are starting to feel hungry, ensure you eat something. Another example is going to bed when you are tired, listening to what your body is telling you. Monotasking is something else which helps reduce stress in our body and enables our parasympathetic nervous system to work more effectively. Monotasking involves doing one task slowly and without rush. Allowing ourselves to focus on one specific task at a time is more productive and lowers our stress levels. Social interaction is another important pastime that can help with significantly reducing stress levels. We are social animals, and socialization can increase hormone levels of oxytocin, which can reduce anxiety levels and increase our self-confidence. Laughter, again, is very important in producing those feel-good hormones. Spending time in nature has been found to significantly reduce stress hormones. In addition, nature increases endorphin levels and dopamine production, which promotes happiness. So when we recommend to practice the relaxation technique daily, it is recommended to practice 2-3 times a day daily. However, the more you do it, the more comfortable you will feel. Relaxation is a life skill and takes time and commitment. It is important to remember that relaxation skills do take time to develop. Try not to be disheartened if you find it difficult. It takes time for people to be accomplished. So in summary, relaxation plays an important role in reducing stress and pain. There are several different forms of relaxation, but again, it's important to find something that works for you. It is important that we work on strengthening our parasympathetic nervous response to enable us to relax. If you have any questions about this presentation, please speak to your key therapist. And lastly, here are some recommended resources for you to explore techniques and start practicing at home.